Hey guys, how is it going? It's Layla here. I hope you guys are doing really well. So I wanted to jump on and have a conversation with you guys about a conversation or a question that one of my followers on Instagram recently sent to me. So like I said, I wanted to jump on and answer this because I know it's something that a lot of people have asked previously. I do have a couple of videos on my YouTube channel as well where I answer this question about stopping negative thoughts and what do we do when we have these negative thoughts. So let's jump straight in. I'm going to be referencing as well my book 101 Plus Ways to Overcome Life's Biggest Obstacles, which you can download for free from my website, or you can order through my website, or just send me a message and I'll send you a special price. So in this book, there are 101 plus ways to overcome mindset, self-talk, kind of low self-concept aspects of yourself. So let's go into this about stopping negative thoughts. Now, I love this question. I love that this came through because it's something that we all experience, right? Something we all have experience of, but navigating and moving through is it's something that has to be set as an intention, and then you have to take the actions to follow through. So negative thoughts, number one, it's normal. It is normal to experience negative thoughts. I've just remembered something actually that I want to add on here, but it is normal to actually have negative thoughts. I have them. I know so many of my mentors do as well, people that I work with, my clients, like it's normal. But the difference is the attachment to those negative thoughts. So what you want to do, like when we have negative thoughts, like we're talking about overthinking, doubts, seeing yourself in a low self-concept, like not being kind to your body, calling yourself fat or overweight, calling yourself ugly, stupid, whatever it might be. Now, these are all language and patterns that I've experienced myself, and I've learned to move through them. I've learned to put into place strategies that enable myself to keep moving forward, right? So number one, we're accepting that it's normal. It's okay. It just is a human experience, right? But these negative thoughts, they don't have to be dominant. They don't have to be your only way of experiencing yourself, right? And so what we get to do is we get to focus on lots of other things instead of the weight and the heaviness of these negative thoughts. So what you're wanting to do is to, firstly, when you come up against like negative thoughts that are coming up all the time, and they get in the way of you moving forward, you can't do this, I don't believe in myself, I'm not capable, blah, 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 blah. You can basically say to this voice in your mind, F off, right? F off or stop. So that's one of the things that I kind of grew up doing, is like just visualizing my hand just going up and just saying stop or F off. I think it's really, really important to have an F off attitude as well, especially to navigate this world. And if you are a go-getter and you're, making your ambitions come true and you're working really hard, like in this world, we do need to have an F off attitude because there's a lot of people that would possibly stand in the way. So 2 things to stop negative thoughts: F off attitude, and have a really strong, like, stop language pattern where you just put an end, put a stop, pattern interrupt the language that's getting in the way of you actually moving forward, right? So that's the first thing. And it takes practice, and it takes intention, and then it takes action. Okay, so you've got to keep doing this. The other thing as well is we get to focus on whatever we want to focus on, right? So wherever our attention goes, that's where the energy really flows, right? So we can spend our time focusing on negativity, or we can spend our time focused on optimism and positivity. We can spend our time focused on the fears that we have and the fears that are moving through us, or we can focus on courage and being fearless, warrior-like, right? We get to choose where we focus our time and our energy. and our attention. Now, these are our true currency, right? You're a truly rich person when you have got a really good positive hold on your own time, your own attention, your own focus. Because the negativity falls in when we haven't got those things. So we fall into overthinking, distraction, negative self-talk, and so on. So what you want to do is to actually focus your energy, your time, and your attention on gratitude. So you might have heard, you might not have heard, but gratitude is one of the highest frequencies that you can experience and give to yourself and embody, just because it feels flipping great to be grateful for this life experience for each and every single day, to be grateful for who you are, to be grateful that you are alive, to be grateful for being a powerful co-creator, for being here on this planet. Like, it is flipping amazing. It is absolutely amazing that you're here, and that you are more than capable of changing and transforming your world, and that actually you're just more than capable of accepting this present moment with gratitude, no matter how difficult, no matter how tough, no matter how challenging it may be, or the circumstances may be. So there's something so beautiful about just being grateful for your breath, being grateful for the air that you breathe in, for your body, for your hands, for your fingers, for your legs, for your toenails, for your hair, for your eyesight, for your inner eyesight, for your connection to source, for a piece of bread, whatever it might be, for water. Like, literally, you could be grateful for an infinite amount of things. Like, there is no amount that you cannot be grateful for enough, right? It's incredible when you really tap into what you are grateful for and being appreciative for what you're creating and what you have in this world. I got a little bit distracted by just there. So when we focus on gratitude, what happens is we're taking our attention away from negativity and putting it on something positive and optimistic and so on. This is the game changer. And you're not being grateful in order to have something. Be grateful in the present. Be grateful for now. Be grateful for what you have and what you see right here, right now. Now, logically, when you're grateful and when you appreciate the things that you have, the universe will always bless you with so much more. And it is a logical process. And so what happens sometimes, what I find is that people will often be grateful for the money that they have so that they can have more money. But what that does is that creates an unhealthy attachment to this process of manifesting things because you're grateful for them, but you're grateful for what you want rather than being grateful for what you have and just focusing on that. You're going to manifest everything that you are here to manifest. You're going to call into your world everything that you desire. Like, that's just going to happen. You don't need to worry about that. But when you focus on being grateful for what you have right here, right now, that is where the magic is. Okay, so I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Share with me 10 things that you're grateful for. Let's go with anything between 3 to 10 things that you are grateful for. Drop them in the comments below. I would love to celebrate what you are appreciating. Okay, so let's do that. Another way, actually, I mean, that to list out what you're grateful for is a great thing to do. In your journal, in your jotter, notebook, whatever it is that you have on your phone, on your computer, whatever it is. You can also do things like gratitude walks. So gratitude walk is literally when you're outside. It's what I do. Go for a walk every single day, and on either my steps or my heartbeat or my breath, I then say thank you. And it's amazing because it creates this energy of love and this energy of just this kind of magic, like when you're in movement and you're being really, really grateful for what you have and who you are and what you're, what you're calling into your world as well. We can be grateful for what we're calling into our world. So there's that. The other thing is moving your body. So it's really, really important to kind of get rid of and to shift out the negative thoughts, that you are actually moving the energy from your body outside, right? So you are doing something to move that energy. Now, energy in motion is emotion, and oftentimes emotions can get stuck in our body. So when you're feeling negative, when you're thinking negatively, you may be creating negative emotions and feelings in your body. In order to shift that, you've got to move your body, get into movement, and release that negative feeling and those negative thoughts. And what happens is, as you move your body in ways that you love and appreciate or you enjoy, whether that's through dancing or gym or fitness classes or just walking or whatever it might be, something amazing happens, because it creates these endorphins to be released from your body, and you're like, oh my gosh, this feels really, really good. And that feeling really good is exactly what breaks the pattern of negative thoughts. If this is resonating or landing, let me know in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'd love to see you join our channel and our community. I'm really focusing on YouTube moving forward, because I just see the value of actually being on YouTube, sharing really powerful and valuable content, and creating a community on here as well. It actually just seems a lot of fun. So I'm definitely going to be here a lot more. Drop your comments, your questions, your likes and your subscribes and all of that. It would be awesome to see you join us. All right, so let's keep going. So moving your body was one aspect to stop negative thoughts. The next thing is really creating a compelling future and focusing on your desires. So the present right now, this is a gift, to be alive, to be right here, right now, in this very moment. This moment is never coming again. This date is never coming again. The time that we are right now is never coming again. It is gone. It's gone, it's done, it's already in the past. In this present moment right here, right now, it's again a new, fresh moment. And this, to be able to remain present, is so powerful. Like, this is how you collapse time. This is how you quantum leap. This is how you manifest your desires instantly, by being present in the moment. Now, the next piece of the puzzle when it comes to manifestation and to release those negative thoughts is to create a future that you are looking forward to moving towards, that you're looking forward to being in right now. So when your future is exciting and compelling and something that you desire, you've got something to move towards, right? You've got something to move forward with. You've got something to look forward to. You've got something to get excited about, because the future is where your transformation, your future is where the transformation is. It's obviously the journey to the future that you desire. So there may be things, this is where people set goals, because they have desires, and they have desires for material things. It may be for a car, a house, a new job, new wardrobe, new experiences, whatever it is. Focus on that compelling future. Now, what I teach is that the material desires that you have are going to come anyway. You don't ever have to worry about them. What you want is on the way. Of course, you need to know what it is that you want and what it is that you're calling into your world. But the magic of stopping these negative thoughts and creating a compelling future comes from you being the person that you are here to be. Like, being true to yourself, being authentic to yourself, choosing yourself, and stepping into your next level, your next identity. Now, your next level and your next identity isn't in some far off way, in some far away land or anything like that. It is right here and right now. And you get to choose to be more confident, to trust yourself more, to step into more courage over fear. You get to do that now, but it has to be, like I said at the beginning, it has to be set with an intention and then actions. Okay. So in order to create a compelling future, focus on who you are becoming. When I was younger, I used to, in particular when it came to jobs, I would always step into a next level identity. I would always think about, who do I have to become in order to get that job? Who do I have to become in order to get that promotion? Because when you think about it, when you've got a job and you're here and you want to go for a promotion, there's a difference in skill set, right? There's a difference in how you see yourself. There's a difference in how you communicate with others. And there is a difference in how you are meant to walk and talk and show up and so on, right? And so that difference is the work of, here I am, here is where I want to be. What do I need to do in here in order to get that promotion, right? And you can shift this and this for anything that you desire. You can shift where you are right now in any way, shape, or form in terms of who you are in a relationship, or whether you're single, and then this second kind of step up being who you're going to be in a relationship and so on, right? So yeah, you get to do this really powerful intentional work. Now, this is what I teach. I take you through techniques, I take you through questions, I take you through stepping into that next level identity, so that you can manifest more of what you actually want, and more of what is in your destiny, and more of what you're actually calling in. There are a lot of people that I work with, their desires are actually to have greater impact in this world, to create more money, to unleash their creativity, to use their voice, to connect to their intuition more, to show up authentically, to break patterns that are getting in their way of being actually happy. Excuse me. So the work is, where are you at right now? Where do you want to be? What are you moving towards? And then creating the space to move into that. And then that becomes a journey, right? So when you focus on this stuff, you haven't got time to be focusing on your negative thoughts, because you've got a compelling future. You've got something exciting to look forward to. You've got something to be enthusiastic about. You've got something to kind of move towards with anticipation, right? And that's really cool, because it's like, oh my god, anything could happen in amazing ways, and why not? So the last piece of this puzzle is to in order to stop these negative thoughts, is to be your own hero. So what does this mean? Being your own hero is actually truly about being your own best friend. It's about being your own kind of life coach. It's about being the person that you wish you could have been for yourself when you were younger, or the person that you wish you had around you when maybe people who were not supportive were around you. Being your own hero is about seeing yourself in your highest light, your best light, seeing yourself as you really truly are, and loving yourself unconditionally there, accepting yourself unconditionally there, choosing yourself over and over and over again, expressing your boundaries and honoring those boundaries, raising your standards so that there is no limit to what you can achieve and what you call into your world. Being your own hero is about saying, you know what, my life matters right here, right now, and that is the most important thing. And because my life matters, the choices that I make, the decisions that I make, the actions that I take, the things that I say, the way that I move, all matters. Because being your own hero is about saying, I matter. And how I choose to matter and care for myself is a way that is unique. It's a way that is supportive and encouraging. It's a way that is loving, and it stops negative thoughts when you choose to be your own hero, regardless of whatever external messages you may be getting from people around you. So on this last piece, I am rebranding one of my favorite courses, one of my most popular courses, which is called Become Your Own Life Coach. So in this course, we dive deep into self-love, self-worth, boundaries, standards. We dive deep into your connection with yourself. We dive deep into inner child healing, into forgiveness work, into creating a future that is compelling. I'm rebranding this course to Become Your Own Hero. So I'm getting all the artwork ready and so on at the moment, but it is available on my website. I'll link it down below actually in the description. So if you want to go ahead and purchase that, you get the course instantly, and it's lifetime access as well. And it's really, really powerful. It's one of my favorite courses, and I'm going to be adding in some more modules where I'm going to be specifically talking about relationships and how you can relate more powerfully to others when you become your own hero. So I would love to know, what are your takeaways? What have you enjoyed? What landed for you? What are you going to be working on? From what I shared today, is there one thing specifically that you're going to be looking at and moving through, for the next 2 months, next month, 3 months, whatever it might be? Share it below. I would love to hear from you. And if you have any questions, again, feel free to drop them below or message me on social media. Like I said, I am on YouTube much more these days, loving it, really enjoying it, and would love to see many more of you here as well. With that being said, have an amazing day, and I will catch up with you really, really soon. Take care. Bye.